All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakah, Kodash. I'd like to give double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. I'd like to say Shalom to the elect. This teaches word on true faith and sincerity. And today, I just want to get into a lesson concerning the plagues of Egypt, which are coming to America, which they are already here, but it's only going to intensify. And one of those plagues that's gonna disrupt, your everyday life, is that darkness, man. The power goes out. These different power outages. You hearing reports concerning the power grid, and, you know. So it just shows that we are in this season because, especially here in America, the this is part of your everyday life. Having electricity from phone chargers to just cut your lights on when you walk in the house, to your central air, central heat, even up to the point of the cars, and But this is going to contribute to that reality check. When the power goes out. So, matter of fact, this is Revelations 18, verse 7. It says, "How much she have glorified herself and lived deliciously." See? And that's part of that contributes to it. Even to from something as subtle as a toilet, able to just flush your dog, and to turn the faucet on. There's still people here today that haven't experienced turning the faucet. They can still draw water and shit. So how much more a motherfucker would taking selfies and these different apps from Grubhub to different dating sites, and living in abundance. Pretty much the lust of the flesh. Here in this place, it says so much torment and sorrow giver. So that's going to be traded in. So it's going to be pretty much cold turkey on luxuries, on anything concerning the flesh, from even the vital things to you living from the Lord cutting off the staff of bread and water, man. But it's not going to be no comfort to you used to having your air 73 degrees year round, to suddenly the power goes out. And this is what one of those places is going to contribute to that torment and sorrow. It says, "For she saith in her heart, I said a queen, and am no widow, and shall see no sorrow." And that's the mindset of these people. That's why they got 3, 5, 10, 15-year plans and shit. Motherfucker actually take it down. They see ahead, but it involves America. You got a routine all of a sudden, It says, "Therefore shall her plagues come in one day. See, death and mourning and famine, and she shall be utterly burned with fire. For strong is the Lord power who judgeth her." And that's the icing on the cake. That's what That's the end all be all, is that destruction. But this is going to be part of the destruction ring, the death and the mourning and the famine. And those things that's going to contribute to that mourning is from the wild beasts, the troops, because the results is death ultimately. Even going to the newly created beasts. Says that people are just going to die from just the sight of them. You're gonna be in their perplexity as well. You're gonna be frozen with fear, cause motherfucker losing when they don't have Wi-Fi, or they can't charge their phone. How much more when the power out? You know. Matter of fact, I think it's on down in here. Yep, this is Revelation 18 and 23. It says, "And the light of a candle shall shine no more at all in thee." See? So it's not going to be a light bulb. The power is going to be out. The Lord's going to blow that light out, man. Blow that candle out by hitting the power grid, man. That's the talk you hearing about power out. It's actually a web. You can actually go to poweroutage.com. And you can actually see live action of current power outages, and it's always in the tens of thousands. Just easy in a constantly, but it's just a prelude to what the Lord is really gonna do. It says, "And the light of a candle shall shine no more all in thee, and the voice of the bridegroom and of the bride shall be heard no more at all in thee." See, the mirth is gonna be taken away. It says, "For thy merchants were the great men of the earth, for by thy sorceries were all nations deceived." So we seeing that pretty much America's being dried up, and the Lord we actually is witnessing the destruction of America. The Lord destructuring this place by hindering financially, by smiting the minds of the people, beginning with the kings. The wisdom has perished in Edom, all the way down to the Babylonians. It's a great stir on the earth, man. But we seeing this process take place. Like I said, one of those plagues was, power outages. Was that happening in the time of Egypt, which is going to happen again? How much more this time? Like I said, what light is you ever, it's not a time when you don't see no lights. You got street lights, and you got lights for fucking Waffle House and shit. That bitch open 24/7. So how much more darkness that plague is fitting in this time, as well as the famine, the height of obesity, but is that height of comfort, what's going to contribute to that, to combat that power outage, this second Ezra 15 and let me smite Egypt as before, bear with me. Thought it was second Ezra 15. Probably missed it. Salakia, second Ezra 15 and 11. "But I will bring them with a mighty hand and a stretched out arm, and smite Egypt with plagues as before." See? And what was one of those plagues? The plague of darkness, which disrupted their comfort. It said only Only Israel had light, which in this time is twofold in this lifetime, because that light is going to this the spirit of prophecy, that sight, you know. And you might have where it's dark and somehow you in a building where it's light. The Lord can make it's not in the records for nothing, you know. But this is what's going to contribute to the disrupting the perplexity of these people, man. It says and will destroy all the land thereof, and that shows that this is concerning America, because this is the land that is prophesied to be totally destroyed. This is the venue the Lord have chosen to show His power, America, and this is one of those plagues, man, those mighty plagues. So let's get it in the Book of Wisdom of Solomon 17, and I start at 1. It says, "For great are thy judgments, and cannot be expressed. Therefore, unnurtured souls have erred." See? And it shows that you have to be built up to really get it. That's why I said, great are thy judgment cannot be expressed, meaning we can't, it's the Lord have to give us the understanding to expound on His word, man. You know, you had to, what I said, to be weaned from the milk and drawn from the breast. You had to be taught. That's why I say, therefore, glory that He knoweth and understandeth me. See? So that shows that you had to be taught. That's why I said, therefore, unnurtured souls have erred. It says, for when the unrighteous man thought to oppress the holy nation, they being shut up in their houses, the prisoners of darkness, and fed up with the bonds of a long night, lay their exile from the eternal providence. And this what happened in Egypt, and this is what's going to take place in America. Darkness, just complete. It says you can feel it in the matter of fact, let's get it. It says you can even feel it, the darkness there, which may be felt. I think that's 11. Bear with me. 10. God. Exodus 10 and 21. It says, "And the Lord said unto Moses, stretch out thy hand toward heaven, that there may be darkness over the land of Egypt, even darkness which may be felt." And America is also known as the land of darkness. See, the Lord ain't just say that for nothing, because even though that's going into the lies and the deception, the misinformation that this man brings forth, but also this is there's going to be darkness in the land. Egypt was one of the plagues, and we hearing that's one of the plagues that's being mentioned in the news. Like I said, concerning the power grid and how weak is it, you know. But to see that darkness was maybe felt. It says, "And Moses stretched forth his hand toward heaven, and there was a thick darkness in all the land of Egypt 3 days." See? So that's why I said that long night. You know? But these people gonna lose it, man. These people gonna lose it, man. Why? Because they're not built on Yahweh. That's not part of their plans. That wasn't in their 3-year plan. That wasn't in year 2, year 7, or whatever you at. You know, this is gonna give them a dose of reality, man. You know, it says verse 3. It says, "For while they supposed to lie hid in their secret sins, they will scatter under a dark veil of forgetfulness, being horribly astonished and troubled with strange apparitions. See? And and that's what's gonna, it's not like you just gonna be sitting in the dark, you know, you're just gonna wait it out till the power come on. Or you gonna get your generator. That's shit ain't gonna work, man. And this is the Lord gonna add some spice to that plague by different apparitions. You seeing shit, different spirits. When you read the book of St. Luke, the 24th chapter, said they thought they seen when Yahweh Shah popped up on it, thought they seen a ghost. Well, this is a plague the Lord have chosen to bring upon America. But the setting's gonna be lined up to where everything gonna fall right in line, man. Like I said, the different you hear about the power grids, and these people rely on chargers and all the way to the charging their cars. You got smart homes. So what's gonna combat that? The power just gonna go out. And these are the things that's gonna happen in the dark, man. It says, for neither might the corner that held them keep them from fear. See, and that's gonna be that's part of the captivity as well. You're gonna be frozen with fear. You're gonna be captured by fear, man. Matter of fact, let's get some real quick. Cause that's one thing, when it's dark, that's why you so ready to turn the light on. You don't know, you might trip up, or someone might be in there. Or you might be, you might have some shit. It might look like something else. You spook. You got it. You know what I mean? It's a vase, but you thought it was, So this is that fear. This is Sirach 36, and I start at 1. It says, have mercy upon us, O Lord, power all, and behold us. See? And that's what we, hope the Lord continue to have his mercy upon us by beholding us, which is having this understanding, having this truth, That's the Lord, that's that faith, which is his understanding. It says, and send thy fear upon all the nations that seek not after thee. See? So the Lord said he's going to send his fear. He's going to send, so meaning those them death angels, man. Really? Ultimately. And is these different angels that over these different plagues. It says, lift up thy hand against the strange nations and let them see thy power. And this is what's going to contribute to the Lord's glory. Him, cutting their power out. And this is going to contribute to the Esau, showing that he don't have no power as well. This is all symbolic as well. This man ain't got no power. Because the Lord is stripping. We see in that process as well. Like I said, the destruction of this devil. One of those things is him and his wisdom being taken away. He's not being watered, But it says the Lord's going to send his fear. And it says he's going to show his power to the strange nations. How he's going to show himself strange to these people, man. That's why the judgment is going to be perceived as strange. I said you're going to have the newly created beast. When you read Wisdom of Solomon, the 11th chapter, I believe, to how this place is going to be taken out by the strange rains. The deliverance is going to be strange to these people. It's going to be a marvelous sight. It's going to be beyond human comprehension. because this is a strange place. So this is how the Lord's going to show himself. It says that this is the book of Psalms 18 and 26. It says, with the pure thou will show thyself pure. Otherwise it says in Titus, unto the pure all things are pure. Because this is how Yahweh Shema Shai is showing himself. Because he looketh on the inward parts. So that's how he's showing himself. Just going back to, I mentioned earlier in Jeremiah, the 9th chapter. The Lord that he understandeth and knoweth me. So this is how the Lord is showing himself. Titus, unto the pure all things are pure. Unto the upright. It says, unto the pure and all things are pure. You know? It says, and with the forward, that will show thyself forward. See? So that's how the Lord, he's going to show his strange works. You know? And this is going to be one of those strange works. The darkness, that thick darkness the Lord's going to send upon Egypt once again, which modern day Egypt is America. So going back, verse 4 was Psalm 17 and 4. It says, for neither might the corner that held them keep them from fear. See? So this is going to be part of that captivity, fear. But noises as of waters falling down sounded about them, and sad visions appeared unto them with heavy countenances. See? And these things are going to be taking place during the dark, man. You know, being plagued in the mind. That's a hell of a plague. That's why when Solomon, when you go into it, he said, give me any plague. The first plague was the plague of the heart, man. You being plagued in the mind. You know, from just from actual mental illness to even a doctrine. That's a plague of the mind. You know, just these different wayward doctrines. Anything outside of that's a plague of the mind. You know? But these people, their doctrine is going to blow up when, you know, the power go out, when the money crash. It's not an answer in their notebook, you know, so to speak, for these things that's going to take place upon earth, especially in America, where these things are actually taking place, is going to only increase. It says, no power of the fire might give them light, neither could the bright flames of stars endure to lighten that harbor night. See? So it's nothing that's going to, it's pretty much no outlet, nothing carnal for you to escape Yahweh Shema Shai. You have a lighter or a flashlight. You know, now they got these kits, these home kits. You know, when you got your flashlight and everything, well, guess what? It's not going to work. These are things that took place in Egypt. How fitting is that judgment in America where electricity is a part of your everyday life? It's part of all our everyday life. You gotta have electricity. So how much of a plague this is to these people, man? Because we ain't here in America mentally. You know, we are physically, we ain't here mentally. These people are, you know, like I said earlier, you know, their 5 and 10-year plan, it still involves America. 10 years down the line, they still expect McDonald's to still be up and running. You know, and shit like that. You know, the so-called white man still ruling. This is gonna blow up their plans. This is also part of that. Talks about that plague of the missiles. When that destruction comes, it talks about how their eyes are gonna consume in their holes, because that's literally gonna happen. But even now, that's taking place spiritually by the way of the things they're looking forward to, the things they subscribe to. The Lord's gonna blow that up by the way of prophecy, man. which is taking place now. It says, only there appeared unto them a fire kindled of itself, very dreadful, for being much terrified. They thought the things which they saw to be worse than the sight they saw not. It says, as for the illusions of art magic, they were put down, and their vaunting and wisdom was reproved with disgrace. So even the different enchantments, even now, that's even generators and shit. That's like an enchantment. You gonna get it back, right? You just gonna crank the generator up. That's gonna be put down. You know. But yeah, I can imagine. I just hope they will edify. I just want to get into one of the plays concerning power outages, because that's one of the, like I said, that's part of our everyday life. You turn the light on. That's just something subtle. That's just a normal thing now. But that's gonna be cold turkey. The Lord's gonna actually shut the power off in America, and it's ultimately gonna contribute to the perplexity of these Americans, man. You know. So yeah, I hope they will edify and like to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahushua, Bahasham, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Shalom to the elect. Let Jesus word in our true faith and sincerity. BTA, Bible. Soon. Very soon.